Dang, I gotta adjust this.
Bring it down to my level.
Wait for some people to come in here. If they come in here. If not, we're just gonna go ahead and start.
Where do you see them coming in? Just in the chat?
Right up there.
Hey, 5 people. That's fast.
What is up?
Willis.
Just sitting up here. I'm actually
JB.
trying to adjust my eyes. See the glare coming off that dome over there? Woo! That's hurting on my
I
vision.
just got polished up.
What's up, Tom? About to be back on the road. Just got in that truck today. What's up, Spooky?
Guys,
JB.
Spooky Tuesday. It's Willis. Midwife trucker or midlife trucker. What's that say?
Midlife.
Midlife trucker.
He works for Millis.
Okay.
We're gonna get started here in just a second.
It's the ink, baby.
They know that. I'm about to get a tattoo.
I gotta drop the tagline for the people.
About to get that prime tattoo, everybody. So
You didn't get a prime tattoo?
yeah, I'm gonna get it right on my forehead.
Okay. No, I'm thinking neck. Neck tattoo.
Well, good. Ain't nothing wrong with them nights. See, everybody thinks that because I was talking about solar powered truckers that I don't that I'm making fun of people that drive. Well, he's a solar powered trucker, but listen, I prefer driving during the daytime, to be honest with you. It just I might get that right here. Or I might, get a prime ink up here with the tear. That's that free Kool-Aid right here.
It's free.
All right, so the advice that I could give you about trucking is get into it. This is the easiest job you could possibly have.
Least minimal stress.
All right, well, can everybody see him? Is he? All right, so anyway.
How tall are you?
6 even.
4'5".
All right, so I just wanted to have a little chat with my man Lorenzo over here. Now, Lorenzo, we met through YouTube a while back, and he's one of the people that keeps, well.
Did I find you through your cooking channel or did I find you through trucking? Probably trucking and then cooking.
Yeah, but he's somebody I talk to, if not every day, every other day. Our schedules don't really match up that well since he's doing all them daylight runs. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, Leonard gives me an assist, though. Leonard gives me an assist.
But I just want to talk to him about what it's like to be a 4'5" truck driver and what he feels, some of the disadvantages are, things he might struggle with. So go ahead.
It's not much different. I can drive a personal vehicle. I can drive a truck. There's very little difference. The seat goes up and down. It goes forward and back. I climb in just like everybody else. The main challenges are when you need to pre-trip, how are you going to open the hood? Coupling is easy. Anybody can couple. And then hopping in and out of the trailer with load bars.
Well, don't you throw the load bars in and then hop up?
Yeah. Throw the load bar in and then, just hopping in and then doing all of that. It's when you're smaller, handling even the same amount of weight is more taxing.
I hear you. So,
but I get a lot of looks at the, when I'm fueling, people like, is that a child that's, fueling? The old dudes with their Peterbilt long nose, they roar in and they do a double take when they see me fueling.
Well, with that manly beard, they have to know that you're grown up. So
Yeah.
what do you use on the beard to keep it so soft and supple?
Jamaican black castor oil. That's my secret.
All right.
It's
Well,
not a
I
secret
don't
yet.
think I need to be worried about that.
Yeah, I gotta be looking good,
All right. So,
moisturized. Can't be ashy out here.
it's not about the size; it's what's inside you. There you go.
There you go.
So,
I got family.
what's up?
I got family.
It's all good.
Yeah, but you all right? You want to get in?
No, I don't want to.
It's the ink, baby.
We got one of the highway diamonds back behind us.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to get in the video though, so I'm covering her up with my head. And if I'm not covering her up, the gleam off of his dome is
Bling,
probably
bling,
blind and everything.
bling, bling.
So anyway, so you're saying the only problem with being 4'5" and being a truck driver is load locks.
Okay.
What's up, Keanu?
Certain shippers, you go in, and the counter is up here, and you gotta, hey, I'm down here, because they got plexiglass, and you walk in, and the counter is up here. It's like when you go to the mall and the motion detector doors, they don't see you, so you gotta wave your hands to get the motion detector door to open.
Yeah, man. Hey, I probably do. I'm out longer than I normally stay out. Normally, I try to stay out like 5 weeks, something like that, and then I cut my hair bald every time I go. But yeah, I probably am gonna stop by Walmart and see if I can get some clippers just to knock this down a little bit because it is getting a little unruly right now. So I might be taking that down. If not, listen, I'm a 70s baby, yo. I had the fro that was like out here back in the days. I think I posted a picture out there. So y'all know.
I
If you
haven't
guys
seen
are
that.
old enough to remember The White Shadow, you remember that TV show? I was
Before
like
my time.
Coolidge. Boom. Or Dr. J back in the days. No, young Dr. J, not old Dr. J.
All right.
This is about young Dr. J, maybe a little bit longer. My new truck just came in today, or I just transferred everything into my new truck today. So went and signed that paperwork with Success Leasing. Went and looked at my emergency fund. Woo, man, it's hard to see that back into the 3 digits because they took all the money for the down payment out of my emergency fund. So. But I lost a lot of money getting out of that lease early because I had about $5,000 in my lease completion bonus I walked away from. 13 or 15.
That was
14.
what was in the last truck.
Yeah, then I had.
And so since you left early, you don't get that.
No,
How many months left was on this lease? The
a
previous.
year and a half, something like that. So I had to put down $14,000
So
plus.
someone else just got a huge benefit for taking your truck.
Well, they're going to get a shorter lease, so that's good. Let's see. No, I haven't had to use any money for my emergency fund other than I think they took money out of my emergency fund when that deer hit me.
Does anyone have any company driver questions?
Yeah, he's company about to go lease.
Yeah, I've been company for the last 5 months, 6 months.
Oh,
5
my
months.
man. Okay, so Donnie Dave right here. Check this out. So I'm repowering the worst load. Nobody wants this load, this Ben and Jerry's load. So he's dropping it on the yard. So I'm like, you know what? I talked to Inbound. They're like, man, there's this team that's going to come through that's dropping off this Ben and Jerry's load. They're going to be here in like 10 minutes. So I go wait Inbound. And then, so
I'm looking at how do you clean the windshield. It's some blue beacon.
So check this out. So I see the truck come in, make sure it's them and everything. So I'm like, all right, cool. They're about to drop it. I'm going to get out here and start running. Man, these guys came through Inbound and took the truck through the wash bay just to get a free wash or a $10 wash in the truck and had me out there waiting and stuff. Anyway, still got out there early to Nevada. I thought they might have tried to repower me on that. So I got a chance to relax when I got out there. Yeah, you know what, Tom, with this COVID situation out here, they have you place your food order, then go somewhere else, and then they just paid you to come and get your food.
Where is this?
What's that? Somebody said the lady sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher. He is kind of
I
hot.
am kind of hot. Thank you. I've been told so.
Let's see. What do you do when you clean your? Okay, so you already
Yeah,
answered
that's a challenge. That is a challenge. That's a real pain.
that. Trucker girl Kiana, how you liking it over there, Western Express? I did watch your video with the trailer breaking down, or you needed to get a tire fixed or something like that. What do you? I mean, I know you're kind of deal. I know that you're there for a specific reason, but are they treating you all right over there? All right. So, other question. Hold on a second.
It's
Talk
the
to
wife.
them right quick.
What's up, peoples?
What's up?
So my story.
Hello.
I started at Prime
How you doing?
almost exactly a year ago. September. I did my
I'm all right.
PSD.
How'd everything go?
After 3 weeks, I had a trifecta, and I was on the road with a trainer, and then I had a second trainer.
All right. Well, let me give you a call back here in just a little bit.
It took me a long time to get
I'm
through.
live with the 4-foot-inch prime driver.
Give me my 5 inches,
All right.
man. I need every
4
inch I
foot
can
5
get.
inch.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Love you too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, so a year with Prime, did my PSD, did first trainer, second trainer. It took a long time. My upgrade process was during COVID, and they said they weren't doing upgrades from here. They said they didn't have trucks here. They said you can either stay out with your trainer, making trainer money after I completed my 50,000, or I can go home and then not make anything. So I stayed out extra, and I think I did something like 70,000 miles, not voluntary, with my trainer. And but I came out, and I'm a company driver in a lightweight truck, and I've been doing a dedicated route that is super cushy. And my dedicated route is from, I don't know if I should talk about it, but yeah, it's from Reed City to Murfreesboro. And man, if you can get on that, if you're from Michigan or you're from Tennessee and you can get on that, it's super convenient. All of the pickups and drop-offs are very convenient. But I just decided, I made a year at Prime, and I just decided to lease a truck. So I'm going to the classes tomorrow and Saturday, and I'm going to lease a condo and get out all 48 states. Excited to see the country again.
All right, Chuck. Are you talking about him or me about being rich? So I just wanted to clarify that right quick, and then
I'm balling on a budget. He's balling.
man, listen. So what people are wondering, you know what? I just thought about this. So this wasn't going to be all about you being 4'5".
Yeah,
But
there's more to me than that.
hold on.
Yeah.
But he's definitely on that sweet dedicated route.
It's comfortable.
He's in that money, or he's doing that in a lightweight, so he's making all kinds of money.
All
on that.
kinds of money.
So
51 cents a mile, all kinds.
yeah, so you kept telling me, I was like, man, you might want to stick with that, because right now he gets to drive all days.
I'm sick of the lightweight truck. Even though I'm a little dude, that lightweight is claustrophobic, man.
So anyway,
I need a closet and a microwave.
He wants to, because did you already tell him all you were doing was driving from Michigan to
Michigan to Tennessee. I mean, they send me around here and there.
Yeah, he was driving a lightweight, but he's in here to get his bigger truck now. How many miles were you doing a week?
2,500 to 3,000 a week. Very
Somebody says
consistently.
they're 6'5", they make step stools. Being tall sucks. Scott, okay, Lyle, my son sent me a pic.
It's a pain in the
of my
butt.
truck today.
One thing about it's a pain in the butt when you get on the road and they're like, your reefer should be set to 7 variants. So I keep my step stool behind the driver's seat. So I have to pull the step stool out, throw it on the ground, get out, change the reefer, put it back in.
So now you're coming up with
That's-
other stuff that's
That's a
hard.
pain. That's a pain.
Okay, see,
That's
now
a
I
pain.
knew I was gonna work him
I
into
forgot about that. I forgot about that.
All right, Scott. Congratulations for your son getting his first load today. That's good to go right there. Always got them little jitters when you get that first load. I don't think they have any dedicated in Colorado. Plus, I'm not sure you'd want. I mean, I wouldn't want to have dedicated out of Colorado. That means you're either going to be hitting 70 or 80
Yeah, that
all
would
winter
suck.
long.
That would suck.
So,
you would want to avoid that area. You
I
wouldn't want to be
want.
dedicated.
I
to
wouldn't
that
want
area.
dedicated Colorado unless it was Denver going east, possibly. Did you tell him? Did you say how many miles you got a week?
I average 2,500 to 3,000 miles a week, pretty consistently. 3,000 on the high end because I'm lazy, and then
If
2,500 per year.
you happen to be in here, Trucker Girl Kiana, what are your thoughts on Western Express? I don't know anything about Western Express. JJ the trucker, I was supposed to be meeting with him today. I don't want to talk about why because he hasn't unveiled that yet. But
You drive a short truck. Yeah, I got the pun nose.
But man, JJ, that wore me out. Hopping in and out of that truck and walking all over the place to Success leasing back and forth about 8 times today. And yeah, so right when I was about to get back in there and do everything else to my truck, get everything kind of situated, I ran into my man Lorenzo. So figured we would
Samson teaches chess.
Yes. So I figured we'd get up on here right quick. I am going to be having some dinner with JJ the trucker tonight. Does Prime allow lease to have dedicated? I actually don't know.
That would be a cool one. Is if I leased the lightweight and then ran the same dedicated route. That would be. But no, I want to hit the rest of the country. I think dedicated is good. Like if you live in either of the 2 markets that you're going to, and it's good if you are a rookie and you're just getting out on your own. You get to go to the same shippers and receivers over and over, practice your skills. But other than that, it gets kind of old. Like you want to get to different shippers and receivers and hit all the states, see something different.
Okay, so would I ever move up to management? I'm not sure management would necessarily be a move up, but I don't think so. You know what? I need to get with I'm going to put in a call to Junior Honduras. I may end up getting another truck and then having somebody run that out. And once I get closer to paying this one off. So that might be what I do more than moving into anything else. So maybe a year and a half down the line, get another lease and then come up with a very good situation for somebody to move into that truck. Yeah, John, it's definitely not fun.
That's Colorado time? What time is it here?
It's 4:26. What time do you guys need to go? Hey.
5:30.
All right. But anyway, me and Lorenzo talk on the phone all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to, I'm all about that minimalistic lifestyle, trying to save that money and not spend no money. And he has a little Jordan fetish. You got some?
I don't have a Jordan fetish.
Anyway.
Look, I get some of this truck driver money, and I went ignorant. I went and bought some Jordans, man. I didn't buy any, basic $40 white New Balances. I went and got some Jordans. But hey, they're kid sizes. I got them 40% off. They're basic black.
He's got those Jordans that you see hanging up by the mirror.
I got some basic black Jordans, man. I'm comfortable at the truck stop.
Maybe
I'm
hanging from the
comfortable.
mirror.
I'm comfortable at the truck stop.
No,
bro.
but who's your fleet manager?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going lease now, so I'm switching fleet managers. I had a great fleet
Well,
manager.
I think they want to know who your whole fleet
Yeah,
manager is.
my fleet manager was great. He's a company fleet manager.
Well, I think they're
and-
wondering if they can contact them about
Yeah,
dedicated, maybe.
yeah, he was super. His name was Robert Darnton, like darn it all. So Robert Darnton, and he was fantastic. He's very professional, good communication, and yeah, I didn't have any trouble.
Well, we spoke about them challenges earlier. At first, he said his only challenge was dealing with them load locks, and then he came up with a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah,
like,
the reefer unit is a pain in the butt. The load locks is a pain in the butt. Getting the hood open to pre-trip and add fluids is a pain. But nothing you can't.
the campus in getting quarantined. I'm gonna be parked. Hopefully, I need to get the plates and everything on my truck right quick, but hopefully, I'll be parked down at campus in overnight because we're gonna go over to the Oasis and have dinner. And I'll park over there.
What time you doing that?
I'm gonna get with JJ as soon as we get done, and then run over to Outbound and see if I can get the plates and everything like that. No, nobody has specifically told me about that. I'm going to assume that it's going to burn a little bit more oil right off the bat. So I'll be checking that every day with my pre-trips. But I tell you what, that new leather seat with the upgraded seat package, man, that thing is nice. It's going to take a little getting used to.
Do I put stilts in the load lock holder? Yes, that is a good life hack. I put my stilts in the load lock holder. Yeah, that's exactly right. I think I'll do I'm debating starting a YouTube. I'm a little camera shy.
A little.
A little camera shy, but I might want to start a YouTube, and one video that I think would be beneficial is essential tools for truck drivers.
Do I recommend owning or renting a house? Listen, whenever there's a chance, own it.
Ownership. Build equity, ownership.
Especially if you're in the right market. You know, I'm looking at buying another property either just to have as a vacation home or maybe an investment. I was thinking about buying something out here in Springfield, but I just don't see the appreciation out here quite yet for the price range I'd be looking in. So I'm not sure, but I might do that. I might.
Ownership is key. You do not want to be a trucker that comes into trucking, and after 12 years of trucking, you don't have nothing to show for it. Buy you something and have you something, okay? You got to have something to show for it.
And hold on, usually your payments on a purchase are going to be less than what they are on if you're renting. So that's another reason to do it. So
You rent for convenience.
you're building equity, all that kind of stuff. I mean, just like leasing with Prime or whatever, you might want to have a little bit of money in the bank, you know, because when something breaks on your own property, you ain't going to be able to call anybody and ask, you know, tell them that your water heater went out. You're going to have to go ahead and knock that out on your own. So definitely. How does lease purchase work? All right, so basically, all right, so lease purchase it starts off with $14,000 down, and then you have a reduction in down payment of $1,000 for every year that you've leased with Prime, down to the minimum of $8,000. The down payment can come from an emergency fund, so the $13,000 I ended up having. So I had to put down $1,000 up front. And if you've been leasing with Prime, I think, I'm not exactly sure what the time period is. They can, okay, So you have to put down, you have to make the down payment. Then any ads that you add onto the truck, you have to pay cash on that.
You got your heated seats so you can keep your tushy warm.
Well, all right. So then whatever that amount is, if you've been leasing with Prime for a certain amount, because I hadn't been leasing with Prime long enough, so I had to, oh man, our internet's messed up.
Uh-oh.
So I had to come up with all that money up front. So when I placed my order, I put down the $1,000 deposit, and then I had to put down an additional $1,700, and then basically you go online, order the truck, whatever, and then the lease is pretty simple. I mean, they're going to put an APU on it, they're going to put a bunk heater on it, they're going to.
You pay for that?
It's part of the lease. Anyway, then you make your lease payment. I don't have the numbers in front of me. I just signed the contract, but let's say around $1,100 a month, or not a month, a week, and then in 3 years it's paid off with $100 balloon payment. That's just the Reader's Digest version of it. Your company or lease, you got to be worth it, because
It's a hard life. You're gone a lot. So when you're done, you need to have something to show for it.
yeah, I'm kind of in the process of refinancing my house right now. I really try not to refinance all that often, even if there is a savings of money, unless I can roll everything into the rate. So it does look like it's going to help. So I am kind of toying with it, but a lot of people end up refinancing too much, and it ends up stealing a lot of the equity over time. So my thing is refinance that one time and then leave it, even if rates go down.
How do you say it, Tom or Thumb?
Tom.
All right. I don't know. THOM. I like being a company driver too, but it's a goal of mine to own a truck or two. And so leasing is a step towards ownership.
What do you mean, Tom? I don't understand. 2021 Kenworth and someone has to fix it. What's wrong with it? See, he said just like Thomas.
All right,
Don't call it.
all right, Tom. He might be from like Sweden or something. I don't know.
So there's got to be something else about being short. Now, one thing, I mean, we keep talking
I
about.
I get a hard time from everybody. Other than that.
See, and we're all, we're talking about the negatives about being short and the
Yeah.
challenges he has. Now, one thing he doesn't have a challenge with is a good trailer inspection. He's all over it. You know what I'm saying?
There's a picture on my Instagram of me standing clear underneath a trailer, but the trailer was jacked way high. I can't normally just walk underneath the trailer.
My APU was brand new, like 0 hours on it. Like, I think it might have had 10 minutes on it or something. Thing working cool too.
Speaking of Instagram, if you don't know who I am, which I don't know how you don't know who I am, because I'm kind of an Instagram sensation. Everybody will tell you.
There you go.
But it's at Sampson, Sampson, teaches chess. Another lifetime ago, I used to teach kids chess.
Oh, listen, if there's anybody watching this is going through TNT right now and about grade, listen, I went to go get the side box put on my truck. I went ahead and got a used one since they had some good used ones out there, saved all the money. Well, when I was looking through, me and the guy that were,
Is it tough to find a phone?
me and these guys that were out there picking out the side box, we went through a bunch of them, and a lot of them had chains in there. So if you want to spare yourself the cost of some chains, go over there to the detail shop and ask them if you can go, because listen, they don't want to deal with them chains. Just go over there and ask them if you can go looking through the side boxes and pull out some tire chains so you can get some free tire chains. Boom, right there.
All right.
I'd imagine they would. I mean, they don't want them. I don't. You know what, Chuck? I don't know anything about the leadership development program. You have to have chains though. Where we run, you know, Tom's over there running that easy stuff out there along the north. Well, how far east? How far west do you get, Tom? He runs a lot of that eastern stuff. Yeah, Iowa. Yeah, you don't have to deal with no chains out there. But you come messing around with these Rockies and get pulled over for a DOT inspection and don't have no chains, and that's $1,000 fine right off the bat.
Fly me to the moon.
Somebody said they want to talk to you, Samson.
Yes, I replied.
What was that?
Halfway.
It's 4:38. I'm not saying I'm gonna go out of my way to use them. I have chains and tire socks, so I like doubling it up now. I don't plan on using no chains. All right, so the tire socks or auto socks, whatever they call them, I'll use those. But I'm not gonna be out there sitting in no below zero weather trying to mess around with no chains. Nothing much, Wilson. You know, I don't know if, like I said, I don't know a lot of people here in you know,
Corporate leadership with Prime is not
What's up?
alluring to me. Sitting at a desk is not alluring to me. Working in any type
well, you
of
better
corporate
get there.
structure
Yeah, I'm on
is not
YouTube right
alluring
now
to me.
live.
But traveling
No, sorry. I'll check y'all later.
and owning a business and
All right,
being
bye.
in charge, that's alluring to me. You're traveling, something different, solving problems. But sitting at a desk wearing a tie, I'm not. That's not the goal.
See, Tom, here's the deal, though. And Wyoming would be there's a couple places would be a good example to actually throw the chains on. And I'm not saying I'm going to throw the chains on, but if I just have to make it over one hill and all I got to do is throw on my auto socks and that gets me out of there, I may do it. So, and sometimes you don't have the option. Well, you say, I don't think that you drive enough out west to understand how those chain things can sneak up on you, and you don't always have the option to pull over. I mean, I guess you could say, okay, I'm gonna do all the pre-planning in the world, but sometimes out west that stuff sneaks up on you, and you may not have the option but to chain. You can't just pull over.
And the auto socks work as chains, like they count.
Yeah,
Much easier to put on.
yeah, it's like putting on a wheel cover. Boom.
Do that thing.
Well, anyway, let me go back to this corporate leadership type thing. So I don't really know nothing about. To me, my fleet manager is a young gun, and he be keeping me running. So he's the only person I have to deal with in corporate, you know, any of that kind of stuff. So that's really all that, you know, that I really concern myself with. Let's see. What's up, TJ?
I have an advantage putting on chains. Yeah, I have low center of gravity. Closer to the problem.
Well, definitely. And if he slips on ice, it's not as far of a, you know. Like,
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
But yeah.
All right, let's get them out.
Let me think. Was there anything else I want to talk about before you guys leave? I don't know anything about
I don't
flatbed.
know nothing about flatbed. Too lazy.
You know, there used to be a female flatbedder that used to do YouTube videos. LaShawn, or I forgot her name, but she
I've seen
seemed
a
like
few
she was
of them.
doing well.
I see him out there.
But you know, I'll be honest with you.
Female flatbedders, female tankers, they're out there.
As far as like having to deal with chains and all that kind of stuff, you know, not from being worried about driving in snow, because I grew up in snow, but trying to send me across I-80 in the wintertime is doing nothing but getting in my pocket. So there's really no desire for me to go across 80. So that would be one of the benefits of leasing when I see that load going out that direction, and I just maybe just don't take that. And reefer ain't no, man, the only time reefer becomes a problem is if you get the wrong trailer and you have alarms going off and all kinds of stuff like that. I mean, or, you know, sometimes you'll be sitting at these shippers and receivers and think you got enough fuel. They got you sitting out there, and all of a sudden it starts running low on fuel. So
cleaning it.
Yeah, getting washouts, that's a pain. That's probably the biggest pain.
I just did the dog food run up to St. Joseph, Missouri.
I don't hit my head on anything. JJ. He drives a lightweight right now.
For a couple more days. Actually, I delivered my last load with it.
They're asking, where do you store your stuff?
Shit. That's the problem. That's the problem, man. It's over. Yeah, that's the problem. There's very little storage. It's very claustrophobic in the lightweight. Because if you have more than 2 weeks worth of clothes, it's very claustrophobic.
Freight Checker actually has a good YouTube channel. He actually gets really in depth on that lease purchase and stuff like that. Need to get him some more people watching his videos.
I don't like it because it's very claustrophobic on the inside.
Just come to California and drive and don't. Yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan of going out to California. I mean, I like that. I don't like anything south of LA, and I don't really like anything north of like Barstow, to be honest with you.
Hey, you can reach a burrito and microwave it while you're driving. This is true.
Don't have to worry about snow. I think I hit a little bit of snow in California last year going down the Grapevine, if I remember correct. There was some snow out there.
My lady still kind of is.
All right. Well, you know, Samson needs to satisfy some of his female.
Hey, no.
Him and his girl are here, and they want to spend some time together outside of YouTube. So I didn't say you guys were doing anything. I just said you guys. So how long do I plan on driving? Let me see. What else? Man, the reason I had a hard time parking in Colton was them local CR England trucks parked all up in front of the docks and everything. That was why I had a problem with Colton. Now, if you want to talk about
Colton, California,
Burbank, that was a totally different situation out there outside of Nickelodeon Studios. That was a bad dock right there. How long do I plan on driving? You know what? I have like I'm starting off with like a 5-year plan, something like that. Now that could vary depending on if my goals and everything get met.
5 to 8 years, drive 2 trucks. Or buy 2
Congratulations, Joseph. I'm kind of with you on that, JJ. I can't think. East of Pennsylvania. I'm definitely with you, John. So anyway, you guys have fun doing what you're gonna do. I'm about to get with JJ the trucker so we can kind of get our plans settled, and hopefully I can get these plates and everything from outbound real quick so I can get over to campus. All right, real quick. Do you always sleep at truck stops? I don't worry about the safety of truck stops. What I worry about, especially, well, some of these truck stops, man, you have people asking for money, especially in the South. You got to pull up in the South like you're going to a strip club with a bunch of ones, because you're going to have people hitting you up for money like the minute you get there. All right, anyway, we're about to get out of here.
Y'all be good.
I want to
Drive
thank
safe.
you guys for stopping by No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe.
If you bought that barbecue and cooking life,
Yeah, if you're about that barbecue and cooking lifestyle, check me out on No Hippie Barbecue as well. We get down over there.
my pictures are on Instagram, Samson Teaches Chess.
You said Samson teaches
Teaches
chess.
chess.
All right. Anyway, we're out.
Peace. You had to put me out there.